Welcome back. You're still tuned into ET Now, and as promised, let's touch base with the management of Pace DigiTek. We now have Mr. Venugopal Rao Medisetti, CMD at Pace DigiTek, who is now joining us. Thank you for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And guided for about 3,200 to 3,400 crores of revenue for FY27. Given the current supply chain disruptions that the industry is facing, are you still confident of achieving this guidance for the full year, or do you see any execution-related challenges that could put this guidance for the full year at risk for you?
We do not see that risk now because since the problem is more or less solved, so far our supply chain is not disturbed. But if this prolongs further, probably we might have some issues. But as of now, we do not see any challenge in executing the plan that we have shown.
And what is your order inflow target for the full year FY27, and what kind of closing order book are you aiming to achieve by the end of this financial year?
See, it is like this. Now we have almost about 12,000 odd crores of order book, which is open for this financial year. And this is a continuous effort that we keep bidding for the projects, and then we keep winning and build the supply chain so that we have it, almost 18 months to 24 months is execution time. So we'll be planning based on the, those timelines. So we do believe that at least by next financial year also, we should have a good, healthy order book by end of March, or end of FY27. So that is our effort, because the plant is going to be also 10 gigawatt hour by September this year. So what we plan to do is that we will be able to utilize the plant to the maximum capacity. So hence we'll be booking the orders accordingly. So we believe that for next financial year, that is FY28, we would be executing order for 10 gigawatt hour battery systems. And using those products, we'll be also executing the projects accordingly.
And can you share the number of order inflow target for the full year? What is the target that you're looking at?
We should be targeting minimum about 10,000 crores of orders for this financial year, during this financial year, so that that will be useful, that will be executed over the next financial year. So, as I said, the number, it's very difficult to say, but okay, the estimates are that we should be bidding and winning around 10,000 crores because the tenders are coming. A lot of tenders are in the pipeline. Some of them are in the bidding stage. Some of them are in the evaluation stage. So we do believe that we would be able to secure some good order book during this financial year, which are to be executed the next financial year.
And as energy business becomes a larger contributor to your total revenues, how should investors think about the company's EBITDA and PAT margin trajectory going forward with integration of the new energy business?
Two things I would like to mention here. One, currently the PAT margins are quite healthier compared to the peers in the same industry. However, we do see some, a small correction to the PAT line because of particularly this year, the raw material prices have gone up. So that is only particular, pertaining to this current financial year. It might have a small correction. However, we are going to top up that with the extra, the volume of business execution. Since we do have the healthy orders in hand, we would like to execute more orders for this year to achieve the guided, the PAT margins.
And what kind of manufacturing facility are you expecting by the end of FY27 when it comes to BESS? And how do you plan to fund this kind of capacity expansion?
Right now, we are 5 gigawatt hour, and we are now planning to install the new equipment by September this year. So from October onwards, we would like to be a 10 gigawatt hour capacity in the BESS. And then thereafter, our focus would be to, stabilize this 10 gigawatt hour operations and then probably look at the cell manufacturing going forward, because the cell is also a very important component for the BESS manufacturing. So we would be focusing on that going forward. But this year plans are 10 gigawatt hour. We have already planned, everything is ready, construction is completed, the equipments are expected by August, and then the commissioning by September end. Hopefully, we'll have 10 gigawatt hour by September.
Okay, so 10 gigawatt by September, that's the capacity expansion plan that you're looking at. But what kind of contribution do you expect from railway, railtel and Kavach related projects to your overall FY27 order book? And how significant can this business, railway business, become over a period of time for you?
They are the new sector for us, and we are now slowly picking up. This financial year of FY27 may not be in terms of big percentage, but we are working on some 2-3 new projects in for railways. Probably FY27 may not be very huge, but FY28 onwards there would be some significant business coming from the railways.
Okay, so it is still an insignificant portion, but that could probably ramp up over a period of time. Could you share an update on your backward integration strategy, particularly cell manufacturing? You did talk to us a little bit, but any kind of milestones that investors should watch out for over the next few quarters when it comes to cell manufacturing?
See, our plans are in place for the, our teams are working in terms of the technology, adoption. And then we also have we are starting the research center in Pune, where we'll be announcing soon. And that team would be working on the adapting the technologies that are available, across the globe. We would be we are planning to set up the cell manufacturing maybe in the next 2 years' time, but subject to the the governmental policies. We're also seeking the support from the government, where the some policy support is also expected in this line. So we are waiting for that. Once those are in place, it will strengthen our idea of manufacturing the cell faster.
Mr. Madhisetti, working capital has also remained an area of focus for you. What specific initiatives are you taking to improve receivable collections and operating cash flows during FY27?
Yes. So I think the cash flow issues would be addressed in the Q2 majorly. By end of this September, we would have we would have collected most of these outstanding payments. In a project, there are milestones, so it's a bit complex to explain. But however, we are quite confident in collecting those payments which are outstanding September this year.
Okay, so cash flow related challenges are likely to be resolved by September this year. That's the word coming in. Mr. Madhisetti, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and sharing your thoughts on the current order book position and what FY27 could look like. But that's all the time we have on this edition of the show. Thanks so much for tuning in. Market Fatafat will come up next.